Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome in the TEFS Trading Room, Master Room. How are you today? Thank you, Clifton. Good morning to you. Nice to see you. Hi, Brian. Good morning. I hope everyone is feeling okay, not like the market after this yesterday huge sell-off that was like a bloodbath, guys, on the market, as you could see. Also, I have nothing to complain about because we just had four beautiful winners. Hi, Steve. Hi, Mark. Nice to see you all. Good morning, everyone. And please just let me know if the sound is not okay. So let's see what's happening here, guys. This is just crazy. We have seen what we have seen in the recent weeks and days. And yesterday, the SPY officially just broke the S&P 500, the EMA 200, as you can see, and broke this $580 level, which I'm just repeating for a long time. This was actually a strong level for the market, even the 560 after that. But yesterday, even as you can see, we have seen the market dropping back to this $555 area, guys. That's crazy, crazy what is happening here. Seems like that these tariffs are having a little bit more impact and higher impact on the market, as I think Trump thought. But Trump still does not worry at all, as he told. And even, by the way, if you were reading my article, indeed. Every day I'm just writing a daily newsletter, which is in our social media. You can find TEFS Academy on the Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. On the YouTube channel you can find the links. And actually I was just writing today about the fact that, okay, we have seen such a huge panic selling, which I've told you yesterday morning that it can happen easily. It did happen. But on the other hand, I must tell you that, according to the economists, this is still not a recession. Of course, it is not. But I must tell you that it's just going towards it. So let's see what's going to happen here. Hi, Tara. Nice to see you. I see you are on time today. Not like yesterday. Yeah, traders, please be careful if you are outside of the US. That in the US, the clock was changed on Sunday. From Saturday to Sunday. In Europe and the other part of the world, usually we do change it a little bit later. In Europe here, excuse me, it's going to be changed on the 30th of March, which is like 3 weeks away. So until that point or day, we will get the market open 1 hour earlier here in Europe indeed. Hi, Dor. Good morning to you. Okay. So, anticipator, nice to see you. So, traders, market, what happened? Well, actually, we have just witnessed so far at least, the worst day of 2025. Actually, we have not seen such a bad day for a while, and seems like that especially the Nasdaq is leading the push to the downside. Nasdaq just dropped more than 4% yesterday, and even the major technology giants collectively shed nearly $1 trillion in market value. So ugly fears of recession continue to escalate, as you could see and we could feel on the market, and it just caused a huge market turbulence. So, well, it looks like trouble does continue today, because after the SPY tried very nicely to make a reversal here and a recovery in the pre-market, at least, as you can see, is just giving up. And even, as I've seen in the headlines, Citigroup just warned the investors that the US stocks is downgraded on their side. The bearish signal is here, and they think that this is going to be more rout for the stocks. Well, in my opinion, by the way, if we just check the technicals, guys, okay? If we just do check the technicals, you can see that the last time when we even touched the 200 EMA and we even broke it to the downside, it was back then in 2024 and October. Okay, that was the last time when we have seen the market touching the 200 EMA. Since then, not really. But as we just get back to this 2023 October level when it touched the 200 EMA, it was not that much overblown yet. Like, it was just happening after this 2022 big rout of the because of the war started. 2023, it was just a small pullback indeed, as we just check now the future. And now, though, if we just check the price action, the SPY and the triple Q almost made like a double top and looks like as an ugly break more to the downside. The next one, which I am expecting to touch, is the 550 level traders after the 500, and even maybe back to this 460-50 area. So it still can drop a lot. Also, it's very rare when we see it like, straight down. I don't think so. There is a trigger which would just push the market straight to the downside. I would say I'm just speaking in odds, okay? So in my opinion, the odds are lower to push it to this way. Why? Because the market just got freaked out on the tariffs, okay? Especially not just on the tariffs, but the way how the tariffs news and the tariffs, let's call it comments, just handled by Trump. That one day he imposed that, second day he just retreated that, and okay, let's postpone for 1 month. So it's crazy. Of course, the market is in total chaos, total fear, as we could see. But even in this uncertainty and chaos, usually we have seen bounces. And this is what I am expecting now, as the market seems a bit extended for me. I am expecting the market to bounce back to this 570, 580 area, and then there will be the decision point whether we are going to roll over there, or maybe that was it, like in 2023, and we're going higher. But I must tell you, if the tariff is starting to work like on the long run, it's not going to be good, neither for the companies nor for the stocks nor for people and inflation. So indeed, this is the fear side on it. Let's see what's going to happen. But this is how I do see this market at the moment. Hi Lee, good morning to you. DVG, nice to see you. As I see, Scott already posted his stocks. Good morning, Todd on the YouTube. Nice to see everyone. And let's see how the market might continue today. As I've told you, the pre-market early gains just given up by the S&P 500, by the triple Q2, especially Tesla yesterday was one of the biggest loser. So seems like that maybe Elon was extremely happy about the election outcome, but I'm not sure he's that much happy at the moment. Look at that. Excuse me. As the Tesla is just shed more than 50% this year only, traders. That's amazing. In my opinion, it's a little overreaction, but well, let's see. You see, panic can cause a big dump to the downside, and as I've told you, it has not been done yet. Also, I'm expecting a small bounce. Maybe George job openings reports going to get some bounce around 10 o'clock. Be careful on that. And for today, by the way, no more economic news, but I'm just checking. We got the small business index here already, which was a bit lower than the expectations indeed. And we will get the Joe's job openings today, later on at 10 o'clock, so half an hour after the open. I cannot see any speech from Trump, which is surprising. He likes his voice, as I'm always telling to my daughter. She likes speaking a lot, so I always tell her, Sophie, you like your voice very much. So it's like just Trump, but no speech from Trump today. Wednesday, 12th of March, it's going to be a big day, traders, for the market, and this can just give some relief for the markets, which is the CPI number. Okay, because now after we got this big shock from the tariffs, next big question, the Fed. Also, don't forget that Powell tried to calm the markets last Friday. He really tried it, and it was a success, but it was short-lived. And now, tomorrow CPI data coming, if it's going to show some progress, that can be a great signal for the market. And what can be the signal that might the Fed is going to step in and save the market with some more rate cuts. But this is just my opinion. Let's see what's going to happen. Maybe they will just leave it and they will say that we are not going to save it at any cost. Well, let's see. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. Okay, guys, so let's see what is still for today. Big movers coming now. Actually, the green stocks on my list at the moment, of course, Baba. What else? By the way, even on the Bitcoin, after it just touched $78,000 level, is just a nice pullback. So I'm going to watch Coin, PDD, Baba, Baidu, AFRM is green 150. Oracle traders. Oracle just got some earnings after market close, which was better than expected. So this is a quite of a good news for the market. But as you can see, unfortunately, it is just shedding further with the market. And the Oracle side, we still have a gap to fill back to this $144 level, which is already almost filled indeed. So it seems like Oracle is not a big success after this fail, because especially because of the market sentiment. What else on the big runners? Let's just do our watch list quickly. So I mentioned you Oracle already. We have DKS here, MTN, Tesla, of course, GE Healthcare. So Oracle, it was down less than 2% after came in slightly below the expectations. Okay, I think I just mixed with a news. Sorry for that, traders. Also, as you can see, it was a nice pump after the market close, but now it's just shedding a lot. And I'm going to watch it, especially around this 144 level, because this is going to be a gap fill on the Oracle. Also, as you can see, it still can shed back to this $140 level. Yeah, show your other screen for a few seconds so I can see how you arrange your icons. I can do the same. You know what? It's better because I'm using a streaming program, and it's not easy to change my monitor. Sorry for that. But if you are going to send me an email, I'm going to give you a solution. Then I'm going to make screenshots of all of my 5 monitors, and I'm going to send you how does it look like, how I am arranging the monitors and the charts there, okay? All right, thank you, Clifton. Okay, traders, so Oracle can go to the short side indeed. As I see, even Scott just called it to the short side. Definitely, we will still have more to the short side traders. It's obvious, as I've told you, the market is heading now not just on the correction phase, but it's very highly likely a bearish phase of the move. Next one on my list is calls, KSS, 14% down for the quarter. Results showed a decline of 9.4% in net sales, and full year guidance missed the expectations. That means this is a really bad news for the company. And also, this is already around this $10 level. It's a very beaten down stock, traders. Let's just move it to the short side, but I'm going to be careful with that one. It's just heading under $10 now. Southwest Airlines and Delta Airlines in the news too. LUV, nice. Shares of BJ Airline jumped 10%, announced that it will start charging passengers to check bags and will begin offering a basic economy fee, which it looks like the stockholders and traders loved it very much, because LUV can be our first green long candidate to the upside. It's up 11%. This is a very much beaten down airline stock, traders. You know, it was involved in the big winter storm, and lots of flights canceled. After that, more bad news just hit the stock. So this is the time maybe for a bounce. I like LUV to the long side. Asana. Asana looks like it's a software stock, by the way. Not a good news as at all. Stock fell 25% after CEO and co-founder Dustin Moskovitz announced that he is retiring. Asana is a $12 stock. Again, traders like KSS. So I don't much like the price of the stock because might it still cannot go lower. Well, let's see. It can have big days. So you know what? I'm just going to move it to the short side. Pre-market volume, it's high. Sorry. And looks like that this news are really bad for the stockholders and investors. They don't like it. DAL was not that lucky than the Southwest Airlines, as Delta Airlines is just down 5% after the airline slashed its top and bottom line guidance for the first quarter due to weak domestic demand. What does it mean? It means actually that that this stock looks very ugly to the downside. On the other hand, though, look at the pre-market. Indeed, what I see is a full recovery. Sorry, just Scott just wrote me on the WhatsApp. DAL is just moving back now nicely towards this $50 area. And I must tell you, in my opinion, the daily it's a bit extended on the DAL. I cannot call you to the short side in that case. I know it's 2.64% down, not the best news, but I'm a bit worried about this big recovery on the pre-market. So only that's why I'm just going to move it to the secondary list. Traders, if you have any questions, please just let me know. You can just send me in the master room a private message or an email indeed. Hi, Charlie. Good morning to you. So let's just continue quickly. DKS is the next one. Dick's Sporting Goods, which just got the earnings before the market open. DKS, 5% lower earnings guidance for the new fiscal year came in lower than expected, but this is showing some recovery. But the volume, it does not mean a lot at all. It has not convinced me, in my opinion. It is just for my secondary list at the moment, but I'm going to watch it because this can be a big mover, but I need a little bit more volume because it's just 85,000 and the stock, it is a $206 stock, which means it can be spready and crazy. MTN, Vail Resorts, ski resort operator, added 5% in light trading after reporting better than expected earnings. Well done, MTN. We have not seen too much in the recent last 2 weeks at least, but MTN, the same problem with DKS as well. Also, MTN has even a lower pre-market volume, only 2,000. So because of that, it is just coming to my secondary list. Tesla, as I was just talking about that in the beginning of the day traders, that Elon is not happy for sure because Tesla is shedding more than 50% now in this year back to this 222 or a dollar area and up 0.36. As you can see, it was much higher, but seems like the market sentiment is still waiting on this stock, and might we will see back to this $200 area. I don't know, but Tesla looks like again an interesting stock to trade today. It's always on my watch list, so I'm not going to call it. GE Healthcare, Redfin, and that's it for today. GEHC, which is pumping a little bit higher, at least something which is going higher, not lower, on an upgrade to neutral from buy by the Goldman Sachs. But again, the same problem as with MTN, very, very low volume. So this can go just to my secondary list, nothing else. And RDFN is the last one to the short side. Also, this stock is as well as the two others on my shorts list. The problem is the volume is okay, but the price, as this is a $10 under $10 stock, can be a little bit problematic. So this can move quite nicely. Let's just see whether RDFN, after that bad news, can stretch the move lower. I mentioned you, though, traders, that I'm going to watch to the long side some stocks here, and especially Baba AFRM I like very much, 1.40%. Hood, of course, as the Bitcoin and the coin is pulling back. AMD, one of the strongest semicon stock at the moment. Even NVIDIA is green. And PayPal, Tesla, UPST, what I see. But the most of the big tech stocks still in red, like Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, 0.42%. So traders still, as I feel, the market is still in trouble, and the weakest at the moment, beside of Oracle, is Disney, Uber, Apple, Visa, BAC. So I'm still going to watch even the financial stocks to the short side. I'm just going to call JP Morgan here, and let's see whether the market is able to make a little bounce here as I am expecting, and at the end of the day, we will see a bounce or a continuation lower. Don't forget, 10 o'clock is going to be a make or break, maybe a make or break moment for the market because of the job opening. So please be cautious at this time. And I'm wishing you a beautiful green day, Master Room traders. And of course, as always, I'm going to see you tomorrow at 9 again, market time. So have a nice green day, team, Scott and DVG. And I don't know whether Amir is joining to the master room today. And of course, as usual, I'm just going to trade in the TEFS YouTube room with you. So bye traders, master room traders, and see you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Raspi, XPV, are you watching or just Baba? Yeah, I know XPV is just getting some earnings some day, right? Or it did got the earnings. Sorry, I was not aware of this. Yeah, that's a big jump. I think it's earnings, but I don't know why CNBC was not writing about that. A big jump, a bit extended for me, Raspi on the XPV. We can watch it, but I prefer Baba and PDD. By the way, even Futu looks like it's quite strong. HSAI and XPV anticipator. Yeah, we can watch it. We can watch it for sure. It's not earnings, just news. Okay, because I was just, watching the earnings one day and I've seen XPV, but I don't remember the date. So it looks like that if this is just news, it's a huge move to the upside. Wow. And you know what? I was just thinking on taking XPV for a for a swing back to the $7 area, but I did not go with it. Unfortunately, it seems like it's just pushing higher now. Well, let's see. Let's see whether it can push higher. We can just get it to the secondary list. HSAI. Oh, Alemu, thank you very much for the news. HSAI looks like as a big pumping stock and looks like maybe it's still pumping higher. What is that stock? Let me just check it. Of course, I don't know every stock, but HSAI, I'm just checking it. Hesai Group, American Depository. Let's see. Let's see. Looks like as a big mover. Looks like as a big mover. We can watch it too. LI for the long, Alamo. Checking. LI. Okay. Wow, that's a big jump too. I like it. So it sometimes it's not a big mover. Hopefully today it's going to be. Yeah, looks like the Chinese stocks are quite strong. Chinese stock exchange, it was up, by the way. I forgot to tell you about that. And I would say that this was definitely one of the reason why we have seen Baba PDD and the others higher again. Verizon was way extended on the daily, Raspi. Disney for a short, yeah, I've seen very ugly move to the downside on the Disney door. I'm just checking the daily soon. Yes, Verizon too, Netflix too, in my opinion, Raspi, and all of the financial stock. It was just crazy extended, just like the market. We have seen a nice healthy pullback on the market. Also, I must tell you that I think, in my opinion, it should stop now. Well, let's see if it will indeed. Let's just check it. Okay, Disney. Yes, in my opinion, if it's breaking the pre-market lows especially, this can be still a continuation. Also, don't forget that yesterday and even in the pre-market, it just filled the gap back from November of 2024. So let's just watch it as well as a red flag. Overall market traders is just pulling down again. Like after a very nice green pre-market, triple Q back to the red side, S&P 500 to 0.15 on the SPY, triple Q 0. It's just jumping a lot, 0.10, 0.15, and we are expecting those job openings at 10 o'clock, no more economic news. Yes, Disney for the short, as I've told you, Dor, indeed. And I'm going to watch all of the tech stocks to the short side, especially the ones which are seeing some weakness in the pre-market, like Amazon, Google, as I see Microsoft is down to Netflix. So these are already on the downside. But surprisingly, as I've seen NVIDIA, oh, it's back to the red side traders. Okay, seems like the pressure on the bulls are still varied and down and there. That means we need to be very much ready for the shorts again. Okay, so George job openings here soon. I'm going to be cautious at 10 o'clock or around 10 o'clock, and let's see what's coming next. Crazy market, very big sell-off yesterday, traders. No one knows what's coming next, so please just be extremely careful here. All right, so here we go. Scott likes Tesla to the long side, though. I'm not surprised. As I've told you, the Tesla is down from the highs more than 50% now. Crazy big drop. In my opinion, the whole thing is a bit extended in, but it does not mean anything. We still can see everything to go lower. In my opinion, it's a panic selling. What we see now, it's quite obvious. And if it's not going to be stopped, if it cannot be stopped, this can be still a very nasty continuation for the market lower. So let's just keep an eye on that and bear in mind that the bears are just took the control from the bulls over the last weeks indeed. But I agree with Scott that Tesla looks quite strong, and I'm going to watch even mRNA traders because mRNA it was quite of a nice holder, let's call it like that. Yesterday, I'm going to watch AVGO2, Oracle for sure, ORCL, Oracle, AVGO, Coin, maybe even Hood on my list, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, just the usual stocks here. Microsoft, DAL2 for sure, and maybe even LUV, one at least to the long side. PLTR still on my list too. Watching Apple if it continues down. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Tara, because Apple, it is on a neckline on the daily, as I've seen too, as a lots of stocks indeed. And if it's breaking, especially this 220 level and then the 219, this can be a very, very nasty continuation downside. But you know what? Enough if we just break the low of the pre-market. Coin is very strong, by the way. It just took the lead from the BABA. On the Chinese stocks, BABA, Baidu, PDD are really strong. And as you mentioned, XPVLI. On the big US stocks, Tesla is quite strong. Hood, AFRM on my list. If I'm just checking the gainers, losers, what I see here indeed. Yes, UPV, this is not a good mover. Okay, nice, nice coin. Coin MTN here as well. MTN 6.75% higher, but I'm going to watch it too here instead of PayPal. PayPal was holding nicely, but not anymore. My opinion is not the best. Okay, traders, we started. Yes, just stocks over $10, Raspi, which I'm using. And by the way, what you mentioned, the account statistics, it's working. The account statistics, it's working on the desktop version of the platform. I'm just going to do a video about that tomorrow. Just to let you know, I just got the info freshly. Okay, traders, we are starting with a small gap down. Market is fighting to get back a little bit. Not too much though, as I see. Scott is ready to go long Tesla in the meantime. $225, I would say just over the high, in my opinion, not before, but Tesla looks like a great jump. If you want to take it, I would take it only over 226 at the moment, but this is too early for me. And VDA pulling back. Amazon, nice push to the upside. PLTR is pushing too. On the Tesla, if you took it on 225, I would take definitely a partial on $1 there. Because as you know, it's just the beginning of the day. We should be careful on that one. mRNA is pushing down. Amazon big move, but then it just get back. Not nice. I'm watching all of the big movers for today. Baba, especially on my list here for a possible reversal. Maybe AFRM. Market is stretching lower, traders. Be careful because the market is stretching lower. And again, this Tesla, it's very hectic. I don't think so. I'm going to take it just over the high, which is 226 something. 226 exactly. This can be a great entry for the Tesla, but not, in my opinion, not before. Not before, because the market still can be a big dumper, and as you can see, even Tesla is just dumping big at the moment, so this can be a very, very risky play in my opinion, especially as I see that the market is falling over again. Okay, Baba made the reversal. I just missed it though. NVIDIA looks quite strong at the moment, in my opinion. AMD though started much stronger. Baba is very crazy, so I'm not going to touch it. Amazon looking stronger at the moment. In my opinion, it looks good. mRNA dropping. Amazon and VDA strong. PLTR trying hard to be stronger as I see. But the market is a really big mess at the moment, traders, so I cannot see too much, which I would say this is the one which I want to take. Okay, here comes the Tesla. As I've told you, maybe only over the highs, but everything looks really, really crazy for me. DAL just continued lower. LUV big drop. Only NVIDIA is driving a bit higher at the moment. Nothing else. SPY triple Q looks like it's just going to fall over, traders, so be careful. DVG likes AVGO long. Tesla still looks good, traders, in my opinion, but only over 226. Just going to call it very low share size, traders. Reason for that, look at the market, crazy, but I like it, especially even, you know what, 225, I'm just going to recall it. Tesla over 225 and 30 can be already an interesting level. The SPY stretching lower, but the triple Q is fighting hard. And NVIDIA, I missed it, but I was not sure it can make the reversal. Maybe I'm going to watch this AVGO VWAP reversal here, or a VWAP bottom reversal here over 187 and 20. Can be interesting. Tesla only over 225 and 30. I think if we see a bounce, it's going to be quite quick, traders. In this case, oh, nice Tesla. Okay, beautiful. On the Tesla, I'm just ready to take a partial here. Nice Tesla. That was, as I've told you, I was expecting a big bounce here. Nice. All right. I'm just taking 75% off on the Tesla, traders. Thanks. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just watching, it's rejecting, rejecting, rejecting. All right. Thank you, Tesla. I just took my first partial to 850. Even if it is with a low share size, it's still a beautiful one. I really hope you had time to get in, guys. I really hope it. Oracle LMO checking. Oh, wow. NVIDIA, I just missed it, unfortunately. But I'm still watching AMD, by the way. What a big winner on Tesla. I'm so happy, even with a lower share size. This is what I was expecting, traders. If the market is making a reversal, this is going to be a big one indeed. Okay, Oracle, no, everything is just bouncing. At the moment, I just um, get this Tesla 230, traders around 230. I'm just going to take a little bit more partial and then to let it run more, because this is just a beautiful trade here. 230 we have. I'm just taking one more little partial here and I'm just going to let it run now. Great start. AVGO, I missed, traders, also I called it around this 187.50. DVG called it over 187.50. Maybe it can be a good one in my opinion, but let's just be careful on that. Okay, nice Tesla. That was a great move. I'm still watching AVGO though because I missed the NVIDIA. Oracle 139 now, I think, Alemu. If it goes back maybe under 139, this can be an interesting play there. Okay. All right, traders. So the market is trying hard to make a bounce. Baba already made the reversal. I was not aware of that, unfortunately. My first entry, it was the beautiful Tesla. And let's see if it can still go. AVGO coming on the over this 187.50. I did not take it though. I'm missing a lot today, guys, because I was focusing too much on the Tesla, and Tesla looks like it's still going. Wow. Big strengths on the Tesla. If you took AVGO with DVG, here it is the partialing point, so that's great. And I would say, Alamu, if you're still watching this oracle, that can be maybe a nice one. That can be maybe still a nice one under this $139 level, in my opinion. Ten o'clock report is coming, so be careful. How about coin? I was just not watching this coin here because Hood is making a very nice entry level here over this 36.55 maybe. Oh, it just broke 36.62 now. Yeah, Hood doesn't look bad. AVGO, nice. Here is the partial point, guys. The second one, if you took it. So I am watching this Hood too over 36.62. This is going to be my second trade here. Stop loss on the Hood is going to be under 36 and 20. 36 and 20. And let's see whether the market can just stretch more to the upside. AVG was beautiful. It's just a beautiful intraday breakout, kind of. Okay. And we can get this Hood over 36 and 62 as well. Also, the triple Q and the SPY are making a reversal, so let's be careful, please. Amazon and VDA PLT are still making a nice consolidation pattern, but the market can just ruin everything in 1 second, so please be careful here. mRNA is down too, what I'm watching. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know, traders. I still like this Hood here. I'm very much wondering what's going to happen with this, with that George job openings numbers. PRTR back to the 78 and $40 level too. Okay. So I'm waiting for Hood and watching for more entries here. HSAI and SMCI checking. I did enter on Hood traders. I want to see at least like a 30. Let's go for a 36.95 for a partial here. It would be great. Tesla looks like as another breakout. Yeah, that looks good as a HSAI also anticipator. I would trade it with a lower share size because you never know whether it can stretch higher. This is a bumper dumper as I see. Still it's pumping. SMCI very strong, but no entry unfortunately. Just the same like NVIDIA. AVGO was the nicest reversal there. Okay, traders, here comes our hood. Hopefully it's going to touch this 90 level. 36.90 would be a great first partial here. Overall market, it looks like it's trying to make a break over the high, but as the time goes by, we are getting closer to the 10 o'clock news as well. And I'm not sure we're not going to see a rollover here, unfortunately. Things are starting to be weaker here as I see, so let's be careful. Now Scott is taking the Tesla to the short side. Be careful with the hood traders. On the Tesla, my stop loss, it is under 228, 228. Just looking like a $3 in. I'm still holding my hood and Tesla. SMCI, you're right. That was a nice one. Tara, I'm not in. I hope you took it over the high, which was 37.78. Beautiful entry indeed. Coin is pulling back now. That's not a good news for hood traders. So in this case, I'm not going to hold hood just under 36.30. That's it. So I'm just managing my loss on that if this is going to go back. Oracle, it's over the VWAP. NVIDIA bouncing back too. And I feel like maybe the market is waiting a little bit more push, more trigger, and this can be the George job openings soon. mRNA, unfortunately, is just making a ugly dump. I thought it's going to be a nice move to the upside, but no. And AVG again, it's making an interesting breakout formation over this 189.20, what I see. Okay, Hood, come on. Tesla is still making an ascending triangle. I still like it. NVIDIA is very strong too. And AVGO broke. AVGO is my big miss traders today. Okay, traders, but at least here comes my hood partial soon. And on the hood, I'm going to take a partial in 5 cents. And or Tesla is just running traders. Now my stop loss under 230 and don't touch it. And you know what? I'm not going to be greedy on the hood. So I'm just going to take on the hood 75% off here on 87, 88, 90. Perfect. I just took it. So I'm just going to take this partial here. Fantastic. So I took 75% off my hood. Tesla still running, guys. Perfect. Fantastic. Very good trade on the Tesla. Let it run. Hood 75% off. Stop loss on the hood under 36.60. Tesla stop loss under 231 now, 231, and let it run as well. And the SPY looks like it's just breaking higher. Fantastic. Hood is really good. And now maybe the market is going to be in trouble. So let's be careful. Or Tesla and Hood is just a runner trader, so that's perfect. Oh my goodness, guys, Hood, second partial coming now. I'm just taking my second partial on the Hood. Fantastic. And the market is just stretching higher. Wow, great. How is your trade so far? Trading day, guys. It's just 20 minutes though. Usually I'm not asking it so early. So second partial done on the Hood, stop loss under 37. Partial Tesla I cannot do anymore, but stop loss under 232. 232. That's a nice bounce so far, but it can be still a surprise. So don't forget, be careful here. Yes, Humble Ninja, stop loss, it's under 37 on the Hood. 37. Nice, Sanamu, well done. Thank you, Sanchez. Muchas gracias. Just learning Spanish. Hmm. Okay, guys, so far market nice bounce, but again, in 9 minutes, here comes the Jones job openings, which can just completely change the picture here. So let's just be careful, okay? Green from Baba and Tesla, very good. Tara, green SMCI, good. That was a miss of the day. Guys, be careful. Under 232, I'm going to be out of Tesla. Under 37, I'm going to be out on the Hood, okay? But so far, great. It's amazing. mRNA is failing again. Amazon, it's a straight green line. NVIDIA, sort of. PLTR, straight green line too, which I was not aware of, unfortunately. But now the market is starting to be a little bit more nervous. So we should be careful. TQQQ is nicely back over 62. And the overall market broke the 560. I mean, the SPY itself, but still not the real deal here, in my opinion. So traders, now I'm just going to wait after these two nice green trades for the market. Also, I must tell you, I start liking this coin over 189.50. So over just with over 189.50, just with a very small share size as news coming, I'm going to take this coin here. But again, the market is maybe just before selling, so I'm going to be careful with that. Oops. Okay. My trading screen. Oh, sorry. How can it be? Sorry for that, guys. Oh no. Sorry. Okay, here we are. You can see some charts now. Yeah, that was my family. If you've seen anything at all. Okay, guys, so coin, I like it. Also, the market is on the verge of a small pullback now, so be careful. And the big question, whether we are going to roll over again. Oops, spies under the lows. Thank you, sorry. Hi, Deaking, nice to see you. I hope you took TQQQ yesterday. Yes, George job openings. George job openings at 10 o'clock, so soon. Guys, I'm out of Tesla and 36.95. I'm going to be out on Hood too. Interesting market so far. Nice pullback though, I must tell you. Also, I don't know what's going to come next, especially because of the George job openings. Nice digging. Well done. Happy to hear that. Looking at TQ3, if jump. Oh yeah, definitely we need to jump on it. All right, traders. So far, market is pushing back before the George job openings. My hood stop loss is going to be under this $37 area. 96, it's my hard stop loss. I just said it now. And seems like Apple just giving up all of the green moves. Look at that. Ugly. Ugly, ugly. Wow. All right, but Orhood looks like as a great mover, and as I've told you, I really like coin too over this 189 and 50 area. $53 is going to be my entry here on the hood coin, sorry. SPY under the VWAP, triple Q not yet though under the VWAP. Nice hood trade. Tesla is coming back for a possible reversal point though here, which I like. And Joe's job openings coming in like 10 or 2 minutes at 10 o'clock. Scott likes LUV, by the way. Okay, coin is in traders. Let's go for $1. Let's be quick and efficient before the news. DVG just noticed the coin trade here. Come on, coin. 190.50 would be my first partialing point here. 59.90 on the TQQQ, just checking. Yeah, exactly. I like it. And the market is reversing. That means traders, here is our coin partialing soon. Come on, coin. It was there already, but I could not take the partial, but I am ready to take 80% off because the news coming, okay? Here we are, traders. Here we are, 190.50, perfect. Ah, why are you so spready, coin? So hate this spreadiness in the coin. Look nice, but spready. Come on. Not good. Spice triple Q struggling before the news traders. Spice starting looking like maybe it's giving up, so let's be careful. And on the coin, I'm going to be out under 188 with the rest. If you could take a partial, that's great. I don't want to see it under 188 though, like 187.80. Oh no. Okay, I'm still giving a chance here. What is that craziness? Hard stop loss on the hood is going to be under 37 still traders, like 36.90. I'm still holding my coin traders. I think this was just a shake on the news. 7.74 million in January, 763. Wow, that's a good news. Thank you, D King. Thank you. Or Alamu, sorry. Okay, traders, I'm still holding coin 190.50 with the partialing point. It is coming soon. I really like it. Here we are. Okay, thank you, coin. Coin, first partial here on 190.60, 191 almost. I just took my first partial on the coin, and now hard stop loss going to be on the entry. Or hood is doing very good, fantastically good indeed. And wow, big move, big move. So the king, no short, no short on the TQQQ. I've told you, market is crazy hungry for good news, which is not a big surprise after this nasty, really nasty move after yesterday and the recent days. But now seems like everything is bouncing nicely. Well, let's see whether this is enough to make it higher. Traders, my hard stop loss 180, 189.30 on the coin. So might I'm going to be out soon. That was just a scalp, but I'm okay with that. And coin is out. Out of coin. And on the hood, my stop loss is still under 37. Just let it run. And the big question, this is just a pump or dump, because I must tell you, Apple concerns me a lot. Look at the Apple, it just looks ugly, unfortunately. So wood is still okay, but under 37 I'm going to be out. And King, maybe this is TQQQ time under 50, 59.80 for me, 59.80 on TQQQ traders. 59 now. Okay, I'm going to recall it because I had no time to call it in writing. That means it's not valid. So now I'm just going to call TQQQ under 59 and 65. Let's be 68. So this is my call on the TQQQ. I don't know whether it was not way too late to call it. And traders, be careful, because hood is coming for a, yeah, under 37 I'm going to be out on the hood, as I told you with the last shares, and I am in for the TQQQ, and I would like to see a partial around 45. Here we are for the partial on the TQQQ. If you could take it, sorry, it was really hard to call in this craziness indeed. But if you took TQQQ, here is the partial for the TQQQ. And on the TQQQ, I'm going to partial only 75%. Nice. I just took the partial on the TQQQ. Great winner. And hood is out, traders. Hood is out. And seems like the whole market is just dumping now. Wow. So short-lived pump, big dump again. Okay, TQQQ is still running. Tesla back to the 200 or the 100 EMA now. Crazy. What a crazy market again. Traders, stop loss on the TQQQ is going to be 65 now. 59 and 65. 59 and 65. And seems like this market is over again. Amazing. SPY under the daily lows, triple Q under the daily lows. Three winners on my side, or so it was not easy. TQQQ, it was a mess to take. But you see, D King, you were right. 59.90. I hope you took it. It's still moving down, which is great. And I'm going to be out on TQQQ on 65. Okay, I'm out of TQQQ traders. And let's see whether this market just can make this pullback here. Very ugly market, traders. I'm just waiting here to see what's going to happen next. So I'm out of everything, flat at the moment. Crazy market so far, extremely crazy indeed. And I must tell you, I'm watching, you took it good. I'm watching NVIDIA here, whether it can break 109.35 for a long, or let's break 107.70 for a short. I'm green, offsets my loss yesterday. Nice, and happy to hear that. Well done. But from now on, we need to be careful with the market, traders, because it's highly volatile. I think it's quite obvious that there is still a huge selling pressure, and we still don't know what's going to happen next. In my opinion, if the market breaks the lows, it's going to be another nasty drop for the market. But for that, we need to wait a little bit. Very choppy, undecided market at the moment. Also, these Georgia openings were not that bad. I would say this is a good news. Reason for that it is that FOMC week coming next week. Also, inflation data, which is going to be more important than the Georgia openings. Tomorrow, CPI. After that, PPI. But as the jobs are doing great, that means indeed that the Fed can focus on easing on the market. Okay, still watching NVIDIA, Oracle back to this VWAP. If the Oracle is fading and the overall market, Oracle can be a great short under 141.70. But so far seems like we are pulling back with full force. And I must tell you, traders, I like mRNA for a pullback over 34.30. Fourth day or the first trade of the day. Actually, 34 would have been the best entry here on this mRNA. They like this bottom reversal there with some higher volume. SMCI, it's on the high too. NVIDIA entered, but not full setup for me, unfortunately. 35 is going to be my entry on the mRNA. 35, 30, yeah, let's be 33. mRNA, 34, 33. It's my entry there. And the market, nice pullback, SPY back to the VWAP 100 EMA, but we need to see some bounce over it. Coin back to the highs, SMCI back to the highs, NVIDIA is making a consolidation here. Oracle, though, it's failing. And I feel like based on this job openings data, we should a little bit more push higher, but I'm not right. Traders, if you have a question in the meantime or any calls here or setups, please just let us know. More than happy to take a look at it. Soundhound is pulling back a little bit as I see too. Coin is up 6% by the way, or hood for 5.46, but I'm out of hood and coin too. I still keep the eye on it. mRNA looks nice as a great intraday breakout if it can do that at all. I'm going to enter over 34 and 30. 34 and 33 is going to be my entry, but on the market overall it's highly choppy, crazy, so we should be careful here. Really, it's falling over. That's not good, like the overall market. When the SPY and triple Q are trading differently, which do you normally go off of? Kevin, good question, but I rely on the SPY rather, indeed. As Mayer always used to say, that for him the market means the SPY is the same for me. It matters only if one of the index is just going to move completely separately. Like now, if the triple Q would just move higher like crazy, but the SPY is still struggling on a resistance level like the VWAP or the 100 EMA or round number or anything like that, I would say that the SPY is going to follow the triple Q. But this is very rare. This is very rare. So if we are trading on a quite of normal day, this is a very choppy day, I rather rely on the SPY. Like if you see I'm still watching it on a 1 minute chart. I'm just going to go for the 2 minutes chart soon. But until the SPY just bumped into the 100 EMA VWAP 560 level, at that level already the triple Q, or at this time the triple Q already broke these levels, but I still rely on the SPY rather. Does the SPY move first, or do the stocks cause the SPY to move? Well, actually, that's why I am using mostly the biggest stocks, especially Apple, first as a, let's call it like a crystal ball. It was not me who called like that, but Meir, indeed. And this is the reason why I'm choosing and following the Apple as well next to the SPY and the triple Q, because as Apple has a huge weight on the triple Q index first, but on the overall market, I'm watching this to see a possible trend reversal on the market, or trend change on the market. So if the Apple now, I see it struggling around this 220, touched almost 223, and it's struggling with a pullback. So if I see the Apple to break the 2 to 3 higher, I would assume only this is an anticipation, not like a fact, or it's always like that kind of thing. But if it's breaking this 2 to 3 level, I assume that the market is strong enough to continue this pullback, which is started in the morning. But now, as you can see, it's just rolling over, and SPY started the rollover first. So I would say if you are watching the strongest stocks, I mean the stocks which are rating the best or the most in the index, like the SPY and the triple Q, then you can see the move of the whole index a bit earlier. But this needs a lot of practice and experience indeed. Okay, so that's why I'm using the Apple for that, for example. But nowadays, I must tell you, because of this crazy impact of the news and sudden news, like out of the blue, it's not working that good. So in calm, better trading markets, it's another thing. But in a choppy, crazy market, you can watch anything. It's not going to tell you what's going to happen. Yeah, exactly, Clifton. Thank you. Now there is still quite of a big fight traders here in the market. A big bump and dump after the news. And look at that, still chop chop. My mRNA has not entered yet. Unfortunately, it's still doing the consolidation here. DVG is completely full of Tesla today, fond of Tesla today, as I see. Okay, traders. Oracle intraday break I missed, unfortunately. And I must tell you, if the market is pushing lower, not going to be a mRNA long. But I'm still looking for a possible hood reversal here on the VWAP, and to the short side. Well, if we just check what are the weakest for today, it's Oracle, which I just missed, unfortunately. Disney, I completely forget, guys. Sanchez, you are very welcome. Clifton, it's okay. You just cleared things which we were talking about anyway. Okay, traders, so I'm watching this Disney too, but it's too late. Pepsi 2.32% lower, but I must tell you, until the market is not breaking the lows, there is still a fight going on. Not that easy to find a trade here. By the way, if the market gives up, I am watching NVIDIA still under this 10770, Tesla 227. What else I see here as a nice setup? For a short, TQQQ definitely under the lows only for me. PRTR pushing lower too, so things are not looking good for the bulls at the moment, traders. But until we are not breaking the lows, it's okay. Fight still can go on. I don't know what Meta is doing, by the way. Oil stocks are giving up big too, especially after 10:30. Meta is just doing the same as the rest of the tech stocks. NVIDIA is back to the 200 EMA 108 level almost. My mRNA unfortunately is just rolled over, not continued higher so far at least, but look at this choppiness. Full of choppiness today, guys. I was expecting that, by the way, for today, which means we need to be more on the sidelines and jumping only when there is action. But choppiness, it's not an action, it's just a ugly move. Um, PLTR making a nice reversal here. mRNA, it's not going to be a long as I see, unfortunately. And SPY triple Q undecided until we are not going to break again 560 higher or the lows lower, lows of the day. Coin is still looking strong, in my opinion. Microsoft is one of the strongest among the tech stocks, and Apple broke the 2 to 3 higher. That's a good news for the overall triple Q, in my opinion. But it's still not enough. We need like a move higher and a continuation. Come on. Tesla, it's on this 229, 228 level. Okay, let me just check the big movers here. Ooh, oil, not oil, gold ETFs are moving a lot. GNUG, GDXJ, NUGT, all of them up like crazy, as I see. VIX is still green. Hmm. Dollar General is down too. DVG is bullish on Google and bearish on the Tesla in the meantime. Ooh, Expedia, EXPE is down 7% traders. That's a big drop. Coin looks good on the 5 minute ticking. Yeah, I agree, but we need to break the highs and the market is just starting to roll over again. Ooh, if Expedia would not have been so close to the 200 EMA, I would have shorted it. Expedia is very, very weak today, traders. Sienna, it's making a comeback. Oracle. I missed this intraday breakdown, unfortunately, in the Oracle. That was nice. Disney. Ooh, look at the NVDA. Also, I'm not convinced on the red candles volume at the moment yet. Disney, it's completely extended in my opinion. All right. That market is, yes, exactly, the king. This is what I wanted to tell you, that this market is hopeless. For me, it's just under 58.80, or you know what? We can enter under 59 with a half share size and maybe under 58.80 with a full share size. This is what I'm thinking of because this market just looks like completely hopeless. Also, Apple is holding nicely, but the overall market looks like maybe for another sell-off. Of course, I'm going to cancel my mRNA traders. It does not worth an entry anymore. So I'm just canceling it. So I am flat at the moment, 3 winners so far, but this overall market looks like really hopeless and heading back to the lows. So in this case, yeah, I agree that maybe with the triple Q, we can just play around again. Do you know what? Only under 58.78 for me. Tesla broke. NVIDIA did as well, but choppiness is still remaining here, so please be careful. Okay, creators, I'm just going to call TQQQ. Let's go under 50. 57.80, 58.80. And this is just a scalp again, as usual, okay? Yeah, everyone is just asking this question, like even DVG and Scott in the main room, whether the market is able to roll over or that was it. Still unknown. That's why you know what, the king, at this time I want to go for the sure side, which is low of the day. 78 is going to be my entry on this TQQQ. Let's see. Nice green day so far, but we need to stay cautious. Choppiness is just amazing here, indeed. And we are still dropping. Amazing. Come on, market. That's nasty. Nasty, nasty. Only 30 cents to go for on TQQQ to take the partial here. And I'm going to take 80% off if we get there at all. Okay, here we are. Let's see if we can touch 50 after that. Wow, big drop, guys. It's ugly. For 70 coming on the triple Q. Nasty even to watch. That big drop again, if it's going to happen at all. NVIDIA would have been a good one. And definitely my big miss today, guys, it's Oracle intraday breakdown. It was just so much perfect. I don't like this, that the market is hesitating so much here. So I'm going to be careful on my TQQQ trade. But so far I see more drop coming on the market, especially if we break the lows. Okay, traders, here comes the drop. Let's see if we can get 55. Perfect. Okay, here we are, 20 cents. This is what I need. This is just a scalp. I'm ready to take 80% off on the TQQQ trade here, and I'm going to move my stop loss over 75. So I took on 55, 80% off on this TQQQ, stop loss over 75. And let's see whether the market's stretching lower or going to find at least a bottom. Doesn't look like at the moment. So again, if you miss the partialing point on the TQQQ, here we are already under this 40 and stop loss on 75, please. I took 80% off. And again, SPY is down. I'm just telling you the numbers soon because this is just seems like another nasty drop. Triple Q down 0.60% and SPY is down 0.85%. And I've just nailed my fourth green trade, guys. TQQQ stop loss 75 on the rest of the 20% of the share size. I'm not complaining. We need this as we are day traders and not investors. 75, I'm going to be out on the rest of the TQQQ. And yeah, definitely mRNA, it's not a winner today. It's just making a move to the downside again. PLTR down to the lows too. NVIDIA, Tesla breaking down. As I mentioned you on the Tesla under this 227 was a great call if you took it. Just cannot take them all. Ali, were you red on coin? Dicking, no, because I was not using the hard stop loss and I let it play around this news time and I was out 190.50 and rest on the break even. With the coin, you need to be very careful. Actually, I do not suggest coin to trade coin at all traders. If you are a starter trader, please, okay? I'm out of the TQQQ. It was just a scalp, and let's see whether this market is able to make something here to be working out. Nice bounce, but it can be a trap, so be careful. What a crazy day. Wow. I'm up almost $500 today. By the way, we have a new thing here which is called account statistics. I'm going to do a video about that, but you can just find it on the account on the desktop version. And if you just click on the account, that you can just check it. It's a really good one. This is a quite of a small trading journal. If I can make a screen play of that, that would be great. Oh, maybe Dicking. I was not I was not just counting that, fortunately. All right, traders, in the meantime, market is still looks like as in a consolidation, looks ugly in my opinion. Not nice at all. So actually, maybe you can see this account statistics now here. Please let me know if you see. As I mentioned you, I am nicely maximal 469 in a profit. And if you go to account statistics, you can just see your win-loss ratio, fees as well, trades win, average loss, average win, largest loss, largest win, and so on. So this is a quite of a good, uh, um, let's call it like a small trading journal, which I like. So a great statistics. So you can just find it in your account. If you go to your account, drop it down, and then you can get the account statistics, which is a good tool because you can get daily or you can even get the range. as well. All right, traders, in the meantime, market seems like as another bear flag, or so I'm out of the TQQQ. But I see the big stocks are still stretching lower, even as I see this Apple, though it broke the 223, but it's giving up. That means, traders, we have another very nasty red day on the market coming. That means the bleed is just not stopping at all. Amazing. SPY is down 0.78%, not that craziness as yesterday, but as you can see, this is still okay. This is still a very nasty red move on the market, and I assume if we do break the 555 level, this is going to be another big bleeding day to the downside, in my opinion. So let's be very careful here on this market. Okay, AMD is down, just going for the 2-minute candles now. NVIDIA and Tesla just made the move which I was expecting for the intraday breakdown. Ooh, SPY is very close to trade under the lows again. Nasty, nasty. But the AVGO, I must tell you, AVGO is holding nicely. So in the case if market is turning around, I would watch AVGO maybe over this 188.70. Anticipated, yeah, of course. This HSAI, first of all, I don't know the stock. Okay, so it's not a stock which I'm trading every day. I don't know the characteristic. I don't know how it's reacting on technical patterns and so on. And the overall HSAI, for me, it looked like a little bit extended. Also, this is a pumping stock. So as I've told you, we don't know what's going to happen. Breaking the highs and continue, which was a beautiful one indeed, or breaking it, it's just making a false breakout and taking it lower. So we never know what's coming next. This is my problem with that kind of stocks. So in this case, this entry was over 2025 with a stop loss under 1977. So if we take like that, it can be a great risk reward ratio trade. But on the other hand, as I don't know the stock, I don't know the story, I don't know the history, that's why whether I'm not trading it or if I'm trading it with a low share size. That was only the reason. What is my daily and monthly goal? To be in green, actually. Well, average, I would say average in R, always getting in percentage at the end, but in risk reward, I would say, hmm, if we take like on an average trader is taking 3 winning days and 2 losing days, that means, for example, one full living or a winning day with, for example, 3R, I would say an average winning month, it's like 10, 12 R, 10, 12 R. And this is an average. There are worse, there are better. You are welcome. Traders, in the meantime, everything is just in the beast selling mode again, as we have just seen in the recent days. So seems like that the market is over again. Unfortunately, I did not retake this TQQQ under the lows. If you took everything just for a scalp, please, because as I've told you, I don't know for how long it's going to last this push to the downside on the market. I feel like maybe the bears are starting to be a little bit exhausted here, but still they have steam. 5 winners ticking. Wow, that's nice. I mean, for you as well, not for me only. Yeah, actually, that's funny because with the test, he just made a funny social media post or reels or what. How do you feel after 5 consecutive green trades? Like a trading guru, you know. If you're checking the YouTube, then you can just see this video. It's quite funny. It's with the oh how is it called? This famous movie with John Travolta and Uma Thurman. Look at that. I forgot the title of the movie. Never mind. So look at the Test Academy on the YouTube. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction. Yeah, this famous dance with Uma Thurman and John Travolta. That was funny. Okay, guys. So in the meantime, market is still stretching lower. Also, as I've told you yesterday, I've seen a little bit more or stronger sentiment to the downside, which does not mean the steam cannot go or pick up. But so far, as I mentioned you, 555 we touched. This is, in my opinion, the make or break level for the market. If it's going to break the 555, might we are not going to stop 540 today. Be careful. Happy to hear that, King. I need to find a really, really good setup in order to continue trading today. I cannot see it yet. Another break under the TQQQ, it would have been nice, but I was not paying attention to that, unfortunately. And now I'm just waiting for the market, what is going to be the next action. Also, as you can see, it's still a breakdown and sell-off. Amazing. So seems like even this good news on the jobs opening numbers was not enough for the market to stop the bleeding. Amazing. Ugly and amazing. So the bounce is still not coming, which I was expecting. There is no new call from the master room either. Last call was at 3:34 p.m., which is like almost an hour ago. From DVG, he called Tesla over 224. That's it. Where does all the money end up going? And well, actually this is like a profit profit taking slash shorting. So you know what? The ones who are just started shorting, the money is not going anywhere yet, just to the brokers. And if they are going to close their trades, then it's going to go to the traders. But at the moment, it's a huge wipeout. So I would say, guys, that this is like taking the money from the stockholders, indeed, because lots of traders just got into this FOMO lately that the market is just going to pump forever, and it did not. In the master room, they just made a poll like whether we are going to see another dump or there will be a stop at the point of the day and we will see a pump. Well, unknown, but as I've told you, I am expecting a small pullback at least, and maybe it's going to happen now. DVG is completely fond of Google for today. He's just watching the Google for a pump. Guys, if you are trying any bottom reversal, it should be just a scalp, please, okay? Nothing else. Just a scalp, please. JP Morgan, what DVG likes. I'm watching Amazon too because it was not moving down too much. Yes, usually it's August when I'm losing, so that's why I'm not trading August. Usually it's good, because it is the vacation for the kids, so we're going for a family holiday. So I try to skip August, but usually August it's my weakest link in trading. All right, traders, seems like the market found a little bottom around this 555. What a surprise, right? But I don't feel like I want to risk my hard-earned money on some bottom reversals. Looks very tempting though. Maybe there will be a small pullback. DVG is just mentioning this Google so many times today. Mm, nice pullback on the market. But again, it still can be a bull trap, guys, so be careful. You need to see a break of this 20 EMA, then the 50 and 557 with the SPY. Nice push from the bull side, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough for the market to push it higher. Let's see. It's a very, very low extended move on the market. That's obvious. But as the fear is still growing, only these George job openings was the only data which I would say it can just keep it a bit calmer, the market, but it was again short-lived, just like Powell's speech, it was completely short-lived. It's so funny what the panic can do, right? It's just crazy. Okay, traders, I still have 10 minutes to go. Seems like this was just maybe a bull trap or a small bounce, and we do continue lower, so watch out, please. Also, if we break with the SPY, we do break this 55620 level, this can be a possible pullback, but only in this case, in my opinion. And for that, we need to see the SPY to break this 55620 level first. Amazon doesn't look that good anymore. I thought it's going to be among the first one to make a reversal, but doesn't seem like now. And overall market is struggling here, still on this 555 level. And again, a rollover is coming. Very similar to yesterday, in my opinion. So that's why we have to be extremely careful with any bottom reversals traders. I'm just warning you because I know some of you like this strategy, but on an overall weak market like this, it can be very, very risky. Like look at JP Morgan, what DVG is watching for a bottom reversal. Actually, he called JP Morgan for a bottom reversal over 228 and 50. It has not entered yet, but as I mentioned you, the market is still looking really weak, and might we will see just another low soon. And Scott entered Tesla already over 223 and still he's still holding it. But this is a very, very fragile level here on the market, as I mentioned you. And you know what I'm watching for a possible long, if the market can turn over, it's maybe AMD over 95.80 and even the coin over 187.70. Ooh, it just jumped. Okay. I'm just watching. I'm not touching anymore. I have only 10 minutes left and I need to start a mentoring, so I'm not going to take um, any more trade here, guys, because I'm not going to be able to focus on it. In this case, I'm not taking it, but overall market is fighting hard on the lows. So far, the bulls always lost. Let's see what's going to happen now. Apple is trying a bull flag here on the 1 minute chart. Market is fighting. Let's see. Traders, you know our rules. If you are in green, protect your green. Go for a lower share size. Today, no more happening event speeches expected. Also, as you know, Trump just can't speech at any time, so be careful on the tariffs updated news. But so far, I would say uh, no more big events coming, which means let's see whether this Georgia opening is really enough to save the market for more to move to the downside. I think I'm just going to call it as a day today, guys. Still need to do a quick coffee before my private mentoring. And again, if you have any questions, anything really about trading strategies, TEFS accounts, TEFS challenges, please just drop me an email. As always, and it was a pleasure to trade with you. I hope you're ending beautifully into the green side. Cautiousness, it's very much needed today, guys, because as you can see, the market is still in a roller coaster crazy mode. But in my opinion, as I've told you, it's extended. So I'm expecting a little bounce in the coming days, especially if the inflation report is going to be good for tomorrow. So don't forget tomorrow, CPI data coming at 8:30, and I'm going to be here for you at 9 o'clock as always. So traders, have a beautiful rest of your day, a green one, and please give a thumbs up if you liked or stream, and see you everyone tomorrow. Thank you, traders. Thank you, D King. Happy for your 5 in a row. Wow, that's something. So guys, take care and see you tomorrow. Bye.